Hi, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. If you enjoy my reading, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel in order to be notified when I upload new weekly and monthly readings. Now today I will be doing an extended weekend reading. This reading will be for the energy surrounding us for the weekend. That's from Friday until Sunday. I'll pull 3 tarot cards plus 1 additional oracle card just to enhance the reading. For a more personalized reading that focuses specifically on you, please contact me at the email listed in the description box and the About section of this channel, changingphasestarot@gmail.com. Right, let's get started with the energy for our weekend tarot snapshot. Okay, so let's get into our reading, and this will be for the weekend of September 22nd through September 24th. I'll start off with the Sun and Moon Tarot deck. I've meditated off camera, and I will just shuffle on camera so we can come up with the 3 cards for the weekend. Spirit, please show me energy for the weekend of September 22nd through the 24th. Looking for the energies for the weekend of September 22nd through September 24th, 2017. So the energies for the weekend of September 22nd through September 24th. Energies for the weekend, September 22nd through September 24th. Please show me the energies for the weekend of September 22nd through September 24th. Divide this into 3. Okay, so we have, as our first card, we have the 9 of Cups. Let me hold that back so you can see it. 9 of Cups came up, I believe, during the weekly read as well, the daily tarot. We have the Prince of Cups. Very similar energy here. And the last card, the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so we have 2 water energy cards and 1 earth energy. I'll put them there for now while I shuffle the other deck. So I'll pull 1 additional card from the Earth Magic deck. The Earth Magic Oracle cards by Stephen Farmer. Spirit, 1 additional message for the weekend of September 22nd through September 24th, 2017. You want to shuffle this way. Okay, please show me 1 additional message for the weekend of September 22nd through September 24th, 2017. 1 additional message. Okay, that one came out. Oh, that's so beautiful. I don't think I've had this one come out. The card is Love, Compassion. Okay, so give me a second just to set these up, and then we'll get into the meaning of the reading. So, beginning with the 9 of Cups, this would be the first card, sort of the energy leaving the week, right, or the Friday entering the weekend. Traditionally, in the 9 of Cups is the wish card, means having your dreams come true. It also cautions that whatever you put out into the universe, you also get back. It's also a card about counting your blessings, living in the moment, enjoying the good things that life has to offer. It also represents stability, stability, advancement, contentment. It's also saying that, your worries are in the past. You can look forward to a brighter future now, and your wishes will soon be granted. Now, in this particular deck, the card is called Happiness. And the Happiness card speaks of emotional happiness as well as physical well-being. So there are positive developments in a relationship, professional and financial success, creativity. So it asks us to greet opportunities with open arms and receive whatever is coming in with satisfaction, and always with never forgetting to count your blessings, right? To be grateful for whatever is coming in. And you see here she's sort of skipping through the water. We see the full moon there behind her, and the happiness card. It's all about being happy for what we have in our lives right now and living in the moment. And also, it does encourage us to count our blessings. So we could do this by beginning or ending each day, thinking about one thing that we're grateful for, and then when we see this goes adding up, if we do this every day, when you get to the end of the week or the end of the month, you'll see that there are many things to be thankful for. And if we remember that the cups energy, this is water energy. It deals with emotions. It deals with feelings, right? It also deals with intuition. And know that nines as well. Nines are nearly 10. So, we're very grateful for everything that we have achieved so far. And we also know that we're nearly at the 10. So what comes next is the happy home and family. It's that sort of happily ever after card, the complete happiness. So we're nearly there. We've worked long and hard to get to the 9 of Cups, and we should be very happy for what we have accomplished so far, and know that, what we have accomplished, it forms the steady foundation for the future. So definitely looking forward, looking towards a brighter future. And knowing that, whatever we put out into the universe, whatever we wish for, we will get back. So it's a very nice card to have as the start of the weekend. The middle card that we have is the Prince of Cups. Now, the Prince of Cups in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, this would be the Knight of Cups. In this particular Sun and Moon Tarot deck, they have the Princess of Cups is the Page, and then the Prince of Cups is the Knight. So again, more water energy here. So definite, there's a lot of feeling, a lot of emotions going on. Pay attention to your intuition during this time. And I was drawn to the moons here, and we see, the full moon, and then we have the, I guess, new moon, or we have the different phases of the moon here. So pay attention to those as well. What might be going on around those over the next month or next couple of weeks. I know that we, things to kind of be looking out for. But going back to the card itself, it's often referred to as the Knight in Shining Armor. As this is a court card, this could actually be a person. This would generally be a younger water sign male who's around you this week. So a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio. But as it's a general reading, it does not have to be gender specific, right? This could be a female as well. And we know that, pages are the ones who bring in the news, but the knights, or in this case, the knights are the ones who actually act on it, right? So this particular knight, he's a very sensitive knight, as well as strong, but very sensitive, usually brings in a romantic invitation, definitely ruled by his heart, not his head. So, charges forward based on what his heart tells him to do, right? So very guided by his heart. If this isn't a person, this just could be the energy surrounding you around the middle of the weekend, or you might be taking on the energy of the night, the Prince of Cups that day. And again, this could manifest as, it could be a person, it could be a specific event, so just an energy surrounding you, it could be an actual part of yourself. So this could be you being more in touch with your intuition and emotions, using them for your own good. The Knight of Cups can also represent wisdom that comes from your intuition or comes from your dreams. So do pay attention to your dreams during this time as well. And in this particular deck, the Prince of Cups speaks of emotional emotional desires, emotional transformation. He's riding on top of a dolphin here. A dolphin is a very clairvoyant, so also indicates free spirit, also talks about intuition. So definitely lots of emotion and intuition going on this weekend, right? Pay attention to that. And the energy that we have as we leave the weekend, so towards Sunday going into the next week, so heading into the last week of September, we have the Six of Pentacles. Now, the Six of Pentacles, it's often a card that symbolizes a turn for the better, particularly with regard to money. And it's definitely one of the more positive coins or pentacles cards. Pentacles are all about earth energy. So these are tangible, usually tangible things that we can see and things we can touch, right? Many times it does have to do with money. And it does speak of equality, fairness, the cyclical nature of life. And when it appears, it generally represents that you're likely to be heading into a positive cycle. So we know that, when we think of the Six of Pentacles, it's all about balance, right? And so sometimes you have more money, and when you do, you're asked to give, to share of that money with other people. And when you have less money, right, then that's kind of the time when you need to have your hands open and maybe you accept help from others. So it's in this case, it's more of a card of you who are heading into this positive cycle, and it's a card that represents being in harmony with your money. So the money that comes in and the money that flows out, they're in balance right now. You're very thankful for what you have. And you're also able to share with what you have with others in need. So it's also a card about charity, right? And it just reminds us that at times you might be the wealthy man, right? If we think of the traditional Six of Pentacles cards in the traditional tarot deck, we have the man, right? He's sort of handing out money there, and you have somebody else with the open hand waiting for money. So at times you might be the wealthy man giving away your wealth, or, depending on the time in your life, you might be on the receiving end, right? Gratefully receiving what somebody who's in a better financial position has to offer you. So if you, at this moment in time, if you sort of identify more with the wealthy man, you've managed to accumulate money, and so you're in a position where you can offer financial assistance to those in need, the card does encourage you to do that, right? You've lived through different difficult situations, right? So try considering giving to charity or reaching out, right, to help somebody who needs your support. It doesn't always have to do with money, right, material things. You can also give of your time, right? There are many things we can give we can give of our time, give of your wisdom, which is, just as spiritually fulfilling as giving away money or giving away gifts, right? And it's also about having enough, right? Having enough money for yourself, but also to be able to share of what you have with others. In this particular deck, the Six of Pentacles card is called Success, and it speaks of reward or aid from someone in a powerful position. It also speaks of finding success at work. So you might be, coming into the next week, you might be receiving positive news from work, right? You might have success at work coming up in the upcoming week. So the coins also can represent a benefactor, right? You see here the coins sort of falling into her dress. She's extending her skirt out to receive whatever is falling here. So you might be receiving something as well at this time, right? But it's a positive card, a very, like the card itself says, success. So it's a positive card to have as the energy leaving the weekend. And the Oracle Guidance card that came out is Love, Compassion. And we see the two hands sort of extending out to each other here. And I'll read you, there's a lengthy description in the Earth Magic Oracle Card Deck Guidebook about the card, but I'll just read a portion of the description for this card, and then I'll try to tie it in with the overall message for the weekend. So it tells us that all wounds stem from the illusion of separation from Source and all of creation. The route to healing this wound is through cultivating love and compassion for all beings on this planet, including yourself. Not a bland standard of unquestioned acceptance, but a heartfelt sense of profound relatedness to whatever you perceive as apart from yourself. True compassion requires not only the feeling of warmth that emanates when you are in touch with your inner heart, but also acts in kindness, even if this simply means being a fully attentive listener. Respect the fact that your heart is a giver, putting out electrical energy, and a receiver, drawing in magnetic energy. And I think these two cards go very well together here, right? We have the giving and the receiving here with the Six of Pentacles, and we have the giving, the putting out of this electrical energy, and the receiving in this card. So kind of they go very well together here. So these energies are best sensed by attending to the steady flow of your breathing while also noticing your heart area. Righteousness, fear, anger, and judgment are some common ways to block your natural desire to love. Forgiveness is not only letting go of judgment, but also seeing through the illusion that you and all that is are separate. Look about you and inside of you and do your best to love whatever you see. So there's a lot of, along with the Cups card here, which is all about emotions, right? Love, emotions, happiness, tying this card in with the Success card, with the financial gain, the success, the being able to give and receive, right? I think the definite message here for this weekend is that we're being guided to give and receive, right? But from this point of compassion, of love and compassion. So giving and receiving. So if you're able to give of yourself or give, financially, if you're in that type of position, and I know that after just using some events that have happened recently, right? We've had two here in the United States, two major hurricanes that have come through. So if you're in a financial situation to be able to help somebody else, that maybe now would be a good time to do that. You can donate, right? Donate of your time. If you live close to the area where the hurricanes went through, or donate money. There are lots of online sites that you can donate to charities, right? So it's all about giving, and then when you're in a position to need of something, right? Finances or something else, right? It doesn't have to be necessarily finances, but it'll come back to you. So it's the giving and the receiving, right? Everything being in harmony. All right, well, this is a nice message for the weekend. I'd like to thank you again for joining me today. I do hope that these messages have helped you in some way. You can check out my channel for monthly readings that I've already posted for the month of September, as well as weekly readings, and also be on the lookout for the daily tarot snapshot for the upcoming day. Take care, and I'm sending you much peace, love, and light. Bye.